Hello everyone, my name is Asisipho lady and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please kindly subscribe to my channel guys and also like this video. Please also share this video with your classmates and schoolmates who are studying natural sciences. Please also leave a comment below just letting me know guys which question papers and topic tests you would like me to cover in my future videos. I would really appreciate that. In today's video, I am going to be answering questions from a photosynthesis and cellular respiration grade 8 natural sciences topic test. This topic test consists of short and long questions. However, in this video, I will just be answering the short questions, which is just question 1. The short questions consist of multiple choice questions. We have about 8 multiple choice questions in this video and 4 terminology questions. All right, guys. Our first question, 1.1.1, it's talking about tiny openings on the surface of the leaf which allow gases to move in and out of the leaf. Obviously, with the multiple choice questions, guys, we are provided with about 3 or 4 options. So in our question paper, we are giving you guys 4 options. And from those 4 options, only one option is correct. So you need to choose the correct option. So Lana will just circle the correct answer. So is it the stomata, the stroma, the matrix, leaf opening? So I normally start by eliminating the obvious incorrect answers. But I think Lana, all other 3 options are really incorrect. The stroma is incorrect. The matrix is incorrect. Leaf openings are incorrect. So the correct terminology here for the tiny openings that we find on our leaves, which will allow gases to move in and out of the leaf, is the stomata. Okay, so not the stroma. The stroma, you find it inside a chloroplast. So that is definitely wrong. Matrix, the liquid substance of a mitochondria, that's wrong. Leaf openings, we don't know what leaf openings are. These leaf openings that we're talking about is the stomata. So this part is also a giveaway because it's talking about gases moving in and out of the leaf. So if you have a leaf, that's my leaf. I'm not sure why it's looking like that, but yeah, that's my leaf. So we're talking about these tiny openings that will allow gases to move in and out of the leaf. So gases moving in would be the gas that is required rather for photosynthesis. So gas moving in would be carbon dioxide and gas moving out would be oxygen, because we know oxygen will be produced as a byproduct. I'm not going to talk about water and other things. Okay, then we move to our second question. This one is talking about a starch test. So during a starch test, a leaf is boiled in ethanol to do what? So it's basically asking us the significance of boiling a leaf in ethanol during a starch test. Let's look at the option. Is it to make the leaf moist? No. Is to remove the green color? Definitely yes. To make the leaf dry, that's obvious. To remove the leaf veins, that's definitely incorrect. So the correct answer here is to remove the green color. We know that. So this obviously needs you to remember the steps that you need to follow when you're doing the starch test. Boiling the leaf in water, then boiling it in ethanol, allowing it to dry a little bit, then you add your iodine drops, blah 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 blah. Okay, then the next question, we are having a diagram. So the diagram below shows a cellular process taking place in plants. Study this diagram and then answer questions 113 and 114. So that means the next 2 questions, 113 and 114, are based on this diagram that you're given. So they're telling you that the diagram shows a cellular process but they're not telling you which one. So you need to be able to analyze the diagram and basically identify which cellular process is taking place. I think because we're seeing the leaves, there's sugar, there's something that is coming out of the leaves, there's something that is from the sun that is needed by the plant. I'm assuming this is something from the atmosphere that is also needed by the plant, and something from the soil that is also needed by the plant. So we can obviously tell that the process that is taking place here is photosynthesis. Okay, so 113 is asking us to identify the form of energy that is labeled A. So remember, guys, you would need to bring in your photosynthesis content here, because the form of energy that is needed is basically the energy from the sun that is needed in order for photosynthesis to take place, which is labeled A. That's what they are asking about. Do we need potential energy from the sun in order for photosynthesis to take place? Definitely not. Is it radiant energy? Definitely yes, but let's look at the other options before we can make our final decisions. Is it chemical energy? No. Sun energy? It's energy from the sun, guys. The correct terminology is radiant energy. Okay, because I know other learners would choose D, but the correct terminology that is taught also in grade 8 is radiant energy. And I think now we're not even using sunlight and energy from the sun. We need you guys to start using the correct terminology, which is radiant energy. All right, so our answer is B there. Next question, 114. 114, identify the byproduct labeled D. Let's scroll up again. Identify the byproduct labeled D. So now you need to remind yourself the requirements and the products of photosynthesis. But now it's a giveaway. It's fine, but I'll just take you back. So the requirements of photosynthesis would be radiant energy, which we've already identified that that's the energy from the sun. Then B here, if you were asked to label B, it's basically showing you that B is a requirement from the atmosphere, and plants obviously need carbon dioxide, and they receive this carbon dioxide, sorry guys, from the atmosphere. Then C is pointing to the soil and the roots and all of that, so that would obviously be water, excuse me, because the plant is going to absorb water and minerals from the soil and obviously using the roots. Then the product here is the sugar, which is the glucose. That's the main product of photosynthesis, and the byproduct in the midst of all of this is obviously oxygen. Right? That's our grade 8 content, photosynthesis. Obviously, we talk about chlorophyll and stuff like that. We know we're going to get chlorophyll in our leaves, and this chlorophyll is a green pigment that is going to assist with absorbing radiant energy from the sun. So 114 was asking us to identify the byproduct labeled D, of which we've already identified that it is oxygen. So carbon dioxide is incorrect. I know other kids would have selected carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is not a product, it's a requirement. So here they were asking us about the product, the gas that is produced at the end, which is carbon dioxide. The gas that is produced at the end, sorry, which is oxygen. Carbon dioxide is the required gas in order for photosynthesis to take place. Nitrogen, obviously incorrect, and iron, definitely incorrect. 115. During cellular respiration, what gas is required for the process to occur? So during cellular respiration, we obviously need glucose and a certain gas in order for the process to occur. I mean, this can be a bit confusing for grade 8 students. I know grade 11 students get it, right? So in order for cellular respiration to take place, guys, we are going to need oxygen. And this oxygen is going to break out the glucose in our cells in order to produce ATP, energy, and water and carbon dioxide. Let me write it in full. Carbon dioxide. Yeah, there's also enzymes. That I'm basically writing the whole formula for you. So the question, going back to the question, during cellular respiration, what gas is required? Obviously that's oxygen. Okay, so oxygen is the required gas, the gas that is needed. So here you are having your requirements, which is the glucose and oxygen. Then this side you're having your products. But in our question, they asked us about a gas. So oxygen is the gas and not carbon dioxide. Definitely not carbon dioxide. Definitely not nitrogen and definitely not hydrogen. Okay. I hope it's still clear. If you have any questions, guys, please leave your questions on the comment section below. Then we go to 116. 116, how are photosynthesis and cellular respiration related? I mean, these are cellular processes that are both very important and they are both taught in topic 1. We normally teach photosynthesis first and talk about the products of photosynthesis and how those products of photosynthesis are requirements for cellular respiration. So how are photosynthesis and cellular respiration related? We've got 4 options. Both produce oxygen for the plant. Is this correct, guys? Do both photosynthesis and cellular respiration produce oxygen for the plant? This is wrong because oxygen is produced through or during photosynthesis but not produced during cellular respiration. So option A is definitely incorrect. Let's move to option C. Photosynthesis breaks down food molecules and cellular respiration stores energy. That is also incorrect. I've skipped number 2 intentionally, guys. It does not break down food molecule. Photosynthesis does not break down food molecule. It actually produces food. So obviously that statement is definitely incorrect. And it's also saying cellular respiration stores energy. We know that's not true. Then D is talking about, let's see, D says they are the same process occurring in different parts of the plant. Yeah, definitely not the same process occurring in different parts of the plant, different organelles of the cell, yes, but not different parts of the plant. They are both occurring within the plant cells, blah, 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 blah. I can talk about that later. If you need me to explain that concept, guys, just leave a comment down below. Then I will record another video explaining it in detail. So our correct answer here, obviously, I skipped the correct answer, which was B. Cellular respiration uses glucose produced by photosynthesis to release energy. Ta-da! That's the correct one. We normally say they are interdependent. Cellular respiration will use the glucose that was produced during photosynthesis in order to release energy. All right, I hope that's clear. Like I said, guys, if you feel like you need me to explain other concepts, just let me know on the comment section and I will record another video. 117, which of the following is not? Which of the following is not required for photosynthesis? Nah, people, I don't have to explain this one. It's obvious. I think while answering the first few questions, I explained the concept of photosynthesis. I think if we were to scroll up again, this diagram, basically, I've explained. These are the requirements for photosynthesis, and these are the products of photosynthesis. So easy peasy stuff. So which one is not required for photosynthesis? 117. So definitely oxygen. So this is required, yes. And this is required. And this is required. Oxygen is not required. Remember, oxygen is the product of photosynthesis. Then 118. Where does cellular respiration mainly occur in the cell? Where exactly? I think here they are asking you about that tiny organ, in quotation marks, which are basically called organelles of the cell, right? Where does cellular respiration mainly occur? Cellular respiration, does it occur in the nucleus? No. Cytoplasm? No. Chloroplast? No. Mitochondria? Yes. So cellular respiration occurs inside the cell. So this would be our plant cell. Oh, it's not. Oh, oh. Okay, guys. It's definitely not how it's supposed to look. Let me see. Let me try and erase it. Okay. So let me try and draw a plant cell. So this would be the cell wall. I don't think this is covered in detail in grade 8, eh? So I'm just using this diagram to explain. Then you will have a cell membrane. You will then have a cell membrane. This is a plant cell, right? Plant cell. And we know that plants are multicellular organisms, so they are made up of many cells. So this will be your cell membrane. Then you'll have your cytoplasm. Then in the cytoplasm, that's when you'll have these tiny organs or organelles that will obviously have different jobs. So you'll have a chloroplast, you'll have the nucleus, you'll have vacuoles and all other organelles, but we're not talking about them now. We talk about the mitochondria. So this is the mitochondria made up of a smooth outer membrane. Then it will have a folded inner membrane here. Here. Wow. Guys, there's actually a video that I posted. Yeah, I think I posted it last week of a label diagram of a mitochondria. So please check that video out. So it will then have this folded inner membrane and enzymes attached. Then the stroma filling up. Then ribosomes in there. So this is your mitochondria. So cellular respiration will occur in this organelle, which is your mitochondria. All right. If you have any questions about the plant cell or anything that I've explained so far, please leave your question on the comment section. Okay, then let's move to terminology. That's 1.2. So remember here, you just need to give the correct biological term. That's it. So we have 4 questions. Give the correct biological term for each of the following statements. I think this should be easy. If it's possible for you to pause the video and start answering, please also do that. Just pause the video and try or even attempt to answer. There's just 4 terminology questions. Okay, so just pause the video and attempt to answer, then we can mark it together. All right, let's look at the first question. It's talking about the green pigment that is found in leaves that absorbs energy from the sun. I've already mentioned it, that green pigment. And this pigment, we find it in chloroplast. And when you get to grade 11, we talk about this pigment found in discs, which are called thylakoids, but that's not covered in grade 8. So you don't have to stress about that. So the green pigment found in leaves that absorbs energy from the sun is obviously chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Ta-da! I hope you also got it on your side. Okay, so that's easy. The gas that is released during cellular respiration. That is easy, guys. The gas that is released during cellular respiration is obviously carbon dioxide and not oxygen. Oxygen is released during photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide is released during cellular respiration. 1.2.3, a substance created as a source of energy during photosynthesis. We know it's glucose. The glucose. There you go. Then the organelle in plant cells where photosynthesis takes place. We've talked about it already. The organelle is the chloroplast. There you go. There you go, guys. All right, guys. Yeah, that's the questions from section A, or question 1, which was just short questions. So I have long questions here on question 2. So I've got long questions. Just let me know, guys, if you would like me to record another video answering the long questions. There's like 3 questions in question 2 and about 2 questions in question 3, and also an investigation. So if you enjoyed this video and you feel like you learned a lot from this video and you would like me to record another video answering the long questions based on photosynthesis and cellular respiration, please kindly comment down below so that I can record another video and post it for you guys. Please also remember to share this video with your classmates and your schoolmates. So all students that are doing grade 8, guys, please kindly share this video with them and like this video, please. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe. All right, guys, I'll be reading your comments and replying to them as soon as I see your comment. And all the best with your upcoming test and exam. Thank you.